Faster. Slow now. Whoa. Move it. Faster. Run, Roach. That's it, Roach. Go, go.
Nice razors you got there.
Hello, long-ears. You paid the tax.
Tax? On what?
Why?
But I have no animals with me.
No, I'm talking about you. So, hey. scum's a scum's chum. And the word round town is Cleaver's out of free.
Mutants, blasphemers, cobras.
Officer, taking a restful witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again. Really?
Is there a land where I might find...
How are we to fight a pestilence? No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please!
A Doppler!
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Why the stench is entirely different?
Sorceress. It's like a witch with musk.
Hey, sod off. We're
Not here for the loot. Interested in this.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages affected.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know.
I'd look for her in the putrid...
Putrid Grove.
a hive of scum and freak.
That why you think I
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove.
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is,
They say you've got to get there.
Ask a beggar.
mean to say the local beggar.
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go there.
someone call for me. Wonder what?
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's...
Think that gives you the right to steal a...
Well, sorcerers.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of... You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Small animals. Can't say I'm ripped.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning...
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. Mine. And the Nothing I can do I'll be the first.
be sick.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing? Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The rose of remembrance. All dried up. More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Stop! Thief!
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet. Take pity on me.
Word is, nothing's...
Oh, no. I need to...
There's this place.
Aye, it's about right.
Heard men like you.
And I've heard they fed you... Now. Eating at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to adjust the good position where they toss the leftovers.
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who scorned an Nilfgaardian?
Dye works will only give you ringworm. Gooache leaves you toothless and hairless.
My sister won't believe this.
Stop! Thief!
Watch where you step.
times for the poor.
You do well not to pester folk.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh?
All right.
I don't know that. Keep your coin,
In stride, the gaze oh so fierce. Mock a witcher just once, and your gut he could pierce. The bonny bugs that prance by here, keeps like food bellows, begging to be seen.
Next, discretionary tribute to benefit.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Rumors.
Butcher and Blabberkin.
Novigrad, capital of the world. Get me in such rap.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
See out one eye
It him as rain.
How are things?
Good. More and more people.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull'd be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Menga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought. But like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you...
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of...
Get to the point, Klug. No time today.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I'm afraid I had no...
I need that package, Klug. I've got...
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily it was heavy and...
You expect me to pay you the...
I can do that. Where'd you...
Near the crane. Second bridge.
I didn't expect such...
Wanted to freshen up anyway.
Stop. Hear that?
The fall didn't break until... Every man's got his sensitives. Turned out, it was devilishly...
We were lucky this time, but... You'd best...
Take care of yourself, Klug. There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open a secret passage. Well? 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 Well?
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Nui. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating. Judging by what Klug said, the
Current must have carried the sack. Don't know what you're missing.
Find the parcel? Or did you...
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy Found a few fish.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't so...
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to...
Triss, you told this man...
Of course. She was looking for work.
Are you Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire...
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty. But I'd prefer you not...
Triss, you and Brandon here.
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We...
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job.
That was not cheap praise. I was
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible. Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine, full...
We need to place these crystal... I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? 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 Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could...
So, what do you think? Rat catcher?
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help...
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover.
Such as...
I can see that.
They'll do no...
All right, we've talked.
Heard enough from this horse.
As have I.
Get it from both sides!
Bastard hired me on the assumption I wouldn't have to pay.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get... No need. Glad I could help.
There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should have... She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge.
Not coming with me?
I've got something...
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bips, near the fish market. Stop by.
All right.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier.
Didn't need a recommendation.
Father always said all ought to know.
I'm looking for Corrine.
Oh, you've come to the right place then.
Why do you need to know the house?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary.
Not interested in what's going on?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value?
I'd like to go inside.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin so...
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Go away!
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it. Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened... Saw an oven in the cellar.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream... well...
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected you...
And you managed to wake me. I feel...
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were...
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobweb.
All right.
Truth is, I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. Truth is, we're already...
Duty calls.
Sail to Square. You're right. Non-human, are you?
I believe
Look
I
for
see
your
a
kind
challenger
beyond the
who seeks
seas.
to subdue pile driver. Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman. It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, develop. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm...
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop her. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge.
Dandelion inherited a brothel? Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.